following Let's Play is rated M for mature and will contain blood and gore, intense violence, partial nudity, as well as strong language and suggestive themes and topics from both the gameplay and commentary. Viewer discretion is advised.
In your wickedness, you have broken the ancient commandments and crafted a bond with one of the light. Our laws are clear. They demand you be eternally imprisoned. As for the impure child, she must be kept from the path of the dark arts forever.
What the fuck?
I'm back! What is going on, everybody? We are the SpiffyNeedleGeeks, and welcome to my next playthrough for the channel, Bayonetta. To help celebrate the announcement of Bayonetta making it into Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS.
Oh my god, he's back again.
Yeah, like, my first thought, I'm sure I'm probably the only one thinking this, but it was like, between, the religious dialogue and the people in the robes and everything, I was like, did Assassin's Creed just get wicked and sexy?
Oh, god damn it. Of course you would bring us something Assassin's Creed related, you.
Assassin's Creed didn't even come to mind when I was playing through this game.
Well, I mean, alright, look. If you think about it this way, she's wearing a little hood that kind of makes it look like an assassin wearing a black cloak, I mean.
Suddenly we're in Smash Bros. Again.
Yeah, well, it was also, the religious subtext and everything, because, I mean, my god, is Assassin's Creed just full of that stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. PJ. Yeah, this is essentially the stage that is,
The Umbran Clock Tower, yes.
Yes. So I can only imagine, based on the title card that showed up before you press start. This is the first Bayonetta.
This is Bayonetta 1.
It was just the one that was exclusive if you buy Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U.
Yes. This is the Wii U version. Because as I'm sure most of you know already, when you buy Bayonetta 2, it actually comes with the first Bayonetta game. Because I believe Bayonetta 1 was first released on the 360 and the PS3.
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, and with Bayonetta 2, I mean, granted Bayonetta 2 was the main package, but they were like, hey, let's throw in Bayonetta 1 for the Wii U console owners as well.
Right.
Yeah, I've been meaning to want to try out Bayonetta, because it was like, it always looked like it was a fun game, sexiness aside and everything. It actually looked like a friggin' awesome game. But, it was a while until I had the means to play with the PlayStation 3. But even then, good luck trying to find, an actual physical copy of one. I've gone to stores and everything, can't find it anywhere. So it's like, I know you can get the first game, I think on PSN. So that's where I was like, I've been meaning to do that, but, other shit keeps coming out that I keep having to push it aside. So it's like, yay, now I can finally see this game in action.
Oh,
yeah. And in all honesty, if you do still plan on getting Bayonetta, just go for the Wii U version, because, it coming with the first Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2, you're essentially getting two games for the price of one.
Yeah, I was going to do the exact same thing whenever I get the chance to try out this game. Because I'm pretty much on the same boat with Danny. It's like, I've been meaning to try this series of games out, especially since I'm a guy who's like, I have my fair share of, I love my fair share of beat-em-ups, and based on what little I've seen from from Bayonetta's 1 and 2. It's like, oh yeah, this is like my kind of beat 'em up game to play.
Oh yeah, you guys would love it. Like, if you guys have ever played Devil May Cry, it's pretty much that. I think even the very creator who made Devil May Cry had his hand in this.
Oh really? I guess that's why we see so many demons and shit trying to kill you. It all makes sense.
In this game,
not demons, angels.
Yeah, there you go.
Evil angels.
No, just angels. Believe it or not, Ryan, most religions depict angels as something devious and maybe not evil, but more so. What's the proper word?
Not as holy as people make them out to be.
Yeah, they're not exactly. They hunt for human souls, I should say.
Well, I mean, you have to think also back to depending on what religious text you read, but most say like Lucifer, he's a fallen angel. Yep. Yeah, he was considered like one of God's like greatest creations, and he ended up rebelling and became the devil. But I know the story varies, I think, depending on which religious text you follow. But I mean, the common thread is he was an angel and he turned traitor.
Well, meanwhile on a plane.
Well,
my God, these people have funny hats.
It's like, I guess it makes sense on why during the Bayonetta reveal trailer for Smash,
for holding knives.
I guess that's why she briefly mentioned, oh, another angel. Must have missed one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good, a cult.
Ritualistic suicide.
Yeah. Oh, and they turned to angels, huh?
I mean, they did die.
Anyway, prologue. Okay, so costume change. Select costume change to choose Bayonetta's current costume, which we won't be getting into for quite some time.
I was gonna say, for the prologue, you get to play as Bayonetta in a bathing suit.
No, not those kind of costumes. I'll show off the costumes.
Bayonetta turned into Dead or Alive.
This would no longer be rated M. This would be rated XXX if that was the case.
I'll be showing off the costumes at a later date.
As Dead or Alive.
Well, like I said, I'll be showing off the costumes at a later date.
Okay. Now, are the costumes like exclusive just for the Wii U version, or?
Yes, they are.
Ah, I see. Okay.
You'll see them once I get to them. So yeah, things get graphic pretty quick.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah. I mean, my God, all these directors and producers, they died while making this game. What the fuck?
That's not what I mean.
Kind of going back to Lucifer real quickly, because I just remembered. And there are some depictions of the Bible that actually talk about how Lucifer didn't even go traitor. Like, for some reason, God decided to create him to be very vain, to think that he was the most beautiful of all angels. And even though God created him that way, he still banished him for it.
Not to cut in your discussion, BJ, but can we try not to bring too much religion into this playthrough?
Well, it's kind of hard not to when it plays such a big part. That's
just like playing Bioshock. You're not getting into politics,
right? It's like it is kind of hard to avoid doing it. I mean, it's like I get where you're coming from, Brandon. I mean, out of respect for people following various religious faiths and everything, but it's like it's kind of hard to avoid it when you're playing a game that's very, very heavy in it.
Well, let's hope the viewers
at least from what I gather is heavy in it.
Well, let's hope the viewers are understanding of this.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll understand when you bring that up. But at the same time, though, it's like, if not, then it's like, well, we apologize in advance, I suppose.
Actually, it's funny too, because we at this point in time we finished the entire Halo commentary, and even though that game was full of religious references, we didn't once bring that up at all. So.
Well, there you go.
Well, that's because we didn't get too much into the whole religious aspect of Halo.
More so that it's subtle than anything else.
Yeah,
right.
It's not themed. It's just referential.
Yeah,
this game is straight up themed around religion.
Yeah, Halo Combat Evolved, it vaguely references like some form of religion, but they don't get too much into the whole religious aspects when it comes to the story behind Halo up until Halo 2.
Adios.
Just out of curiosity, Brandon, who is voicing this guy? Because he's really like channeling Danny DeVito here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wanted you guys to listen to the commentary because it gets really funny like really early on.
Well, he was pissing on a grave earlier.
I didn't think you noticed that because everyone was talking about something else.
No, I noticed it.
I see. They are instruments of God, descending upon his heavenly rays.
Come on, kid! Whip out your sword!
Oh my god.
Dear Lord, grant us guidance.
Oh,
Save
god
the
damn it.
souls of our loved ones for all time.
Anyway, to answer Danny's question, Chick Venera is the one who voices Enzo.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's a name that's unfamiliar to me. Unless he's been in shit that I just, didn't point like a name to,
It's not a name that's too familiar to me, but as for Bayonetta's voice actor, I'm sure everyone knows Helena Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
So now here comes the big thing about Bayonetta.
And...
Wait.
Oh, is this like a different dimension or something?
Purgatorio, which will get explained later on in the game, but basically, you notice how none of the humans can see these angels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bayonetta's the only one that can see them, and the only way that she can fight them is if she enters Purgatorio, the way that she just did.
Oh, okay.
So in a way, it is kind of like if she was entering a different dimension.
So what was it she was just doing there?
That gets explained. That gets explained a little bit later on in the video. So
It kind of reminds me of, if anybody out there has ever watched the anime series X 1999, they kind of do a similar thing where it's like, you've got these two groups of people that are fighting to basically determine the fate of the Earth, but they do the bulk of their fighting like they set up like what's called like power shields. It's just basically like big giant fields where they can just go all out. But, no one notices. It doesn't cause, like, lasting damage in the cities or anything, because they're on a different plane. So they can get away with, going all out with their powers and not have to worry about killing anybody. That's kind of what this reminds me of.
well,
Hey, nice tattoo.
and then there's this guy.
Next time you want your hands on me, you better make sure I'm dead.
God damn. That voice.
She actually does scream with intonation.
Yeah, Rodon.
If it ain't my good buddy Enzo, how about you get out of here?
Thumbs up.
Yeah, clearly he's got the fire plasmid going on, the incinerate.
Oh god. Angel Dominoes.
Naughty little angels deserve a good spanking.
Whoa.
She doesn't even spank them. She suplexes them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now if only
That
wasn't even a spank. Oh, wait.
Do that in Super Smash Brothers.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Fuck this game.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, come
Bring on the sexy.
Super sexy transformation, go!
That's her. That's her hair covering her, right?
Yes. And now the guns have to enter Purgatorio.
Oh,
Her to even use them.
Yes.
So can he see her too?
Yeah. Rodon's not human, obviously.
Oh yeah. But
Hot damn, she's a good shot.
Danny DeVito over there was able to see her. So he's like Bayonetta. He can see them both.
This is cheeky. Throwing
Yeah.
in these cheap toys.
Don't worry about quality. I've got quantity.
What's an angel gonna do with the gun?
It's like silly angel. Angels are against violence.
So you say that, and yet.
Yeah,
And yet.
they're trying to beat up Bayonetta.
And even that's not accurate in the religious texts either. So angels were extremely violent. Does each gun only have one bullet?
I guess.
Pulls out a lollipop.
Have a smoke. Or a lollipop, I guess.
Little plug-in for Lollipop Chainsaw in Bayonetta.
If you're just gonna watch, I'm putting you to the work.
4. It's a home run.
More shots from me, Bayonetta.
I guess while this sequence is going on, I'll go ahead and say that Rodon's voice actor is Dave Fennoy. If anyone knows who that
okay.
is.
Who do you know who else he voices as in other games or whatnot?
Not that I know of, no.
Oh, okay.
Now for gameplay!
Oh, wait, I was literally... That's right, we're playing a game. I thought for a second we were watching a movie.
Touch control, something I'm never going to use in this game.
Well, what do touch controls do in this particular version? Oh, never mind. I guess it's showing it off right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, why did that fight cutscene last so long?
So yeah, tutorial aspect of the game. X button to punch, A button to kick, and you can sync those up into combos. And you have as much time as you want to practice them in this part of the game.
Okay, so yeah, this is where the Devil May Cry influences start coming in. Like all the various combos you can do.
ZR button is to dodge attacks, as demonstrated here. You gotta be really strict with the timing, though. Now, here's Bayonetta's best thing in this game. Here's what makes Bayonetta. Witch time.
Oh, witch time, yeah.
Dodge at the last possible second, and you slow down time.
Yes.
Enemies will appear to move in slow motion for a set period of time.
And that's what allows you to do even more?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll be demonstrating it here.
So
See?
this is...
Sawado!
Okay, so yeah, this one, you really have to pay attention to your combos.
Well, it's more so you have to pay attention to their attacks, because, like, again, the timing and triggering witch time is very strict. Like, you can dodge attacks, but unless you dodge it at the last possible second, it won't trigger.
Okay.
So when you use witch time, does this affect everything or only the enemy you
Oh,
dodge?
Everything.
Halo.
It affects everything. Anyway, yeah, the Halos, they're pretty much this game's currency. What you're going to use to buy techniques, weapons, all of that.
Oh, God, I was about to say, oh, wait, so those are essentially Sonic rings?
Yeah, that's what I thought they were at first.
No.
Bear in mind, this was developed by Sega.
Well, I guess that is true. Actually, speaking of which, you guys are gonna... Yeah, speaking of which, you guys are gonna hear something funny later on.
I don't know if necessarily developed by Sega, but it was published by Sega.
I think it was developed by Platinum Games, but produced by Sega.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, and then
published by
Bayonetta 2.
Sega, developed by Platinum Games.
And then Bayonetta 2 came along, and for whatever reason, Sega didn't want to do it. Nobody wanted to do it, but Nintendo took it. And now look where we are.
But it's like, speaking of Sega, you guys are gonna hear something funny in the comments, not the commentary, but the dialogue, like a little later on. Like, it's actually almost coming, and it's like, I don't know if this was them taking a stab at Sega or what, but I thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
Huh, okay.
I really like the music that's playing right here.
Oh yeah, Bayonetta's got really good music. Oh, now we're getting introduced to another mechanic, shooting.
I thought she was out of bullets.
Bayonetta, shoot the snitch.
Yeah, when you punch or kick, if
that
you hold,
is the snitch.
Jesus
Christ!
Okay.
It's
Now
like,
for
who needs
bullet
Harry
climax.
Potter? Just throw Bayonetta at Voldemort.
No, these things actually have heads.
Yeah. Anyway, when you rotate the left analog stick and you hit the X or A button, you can trigger Bullet Climax. Doing so will allow you to always have your target on smaller enemies, and Bullet Climax actually deals a considerable amount of damage to the angels too.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I'm kind of getting some Red Dead Redemption vibes off of that.
Like so.
Alone.
So you'll pretty much want to use Bullet Climax on smaller enemies that you can't normally hit through punches and kicks.
Okay. I definitely like like the variants and attacks and everything for depending on the enemies and everything. Because in a lot of these other kinds of beat 'em up games, I mean, even if they have like all these combos and stuff, it's like everything works on every enemy. So I like the idea where it's like, okay, you can do the punches and kicks on normal enemies, but for something smaller than that, you have to change your strategy.
Yeah, whether it be using bullet climax, using the hold feature by punching or kicking to shoot, or just do regular shooting by hitting the Y button. Now, granted, shooting with the Y button like I'm doing right now doesn't deal as much damage as bullet climax. In fact, I think standard shooting deals the least amount of damage, but you'll always be constantly doing damage, which is also a good thing you want to be doing most of the time.
Yeah, they can't take you until you're dead, but they can kill you.
Anyway, watch this. The sexting is hilarious.
Okay. I can't even imagine how you can do this game with the touch controls. I mean, considering how reactionary it has to be.
I just bought the damn thing.
Oh no!
Oops.
Damn it! I had just one more payment on that thing.
It out yet? There's no quarter for you in this world.
Okay, not for mini boss.
Okay. But yeah, as I was originally saying, like, these types of games are so reactionary and, like, you have to time your button presses. I mean, it's like a fighting game. So it's like, I'm not sure, like, like, when you were playing this before, like, did you try the touch controls?
I did, and I can't do it. I cannot do it.
Like, not nearly as reactionary?
I mean, it's reactionary. It just doesn't feel good to me. It's like I'm much better off using the button commands to do stuff. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, as long as you keep triggering witch time, it pretty much makes the fight a lot easier. See?
So I guess
Platinum medal.
So I
I get it.
So how frail is Bayonetta? Like, how many hits can she take?
Oh, she can take hits.
Have any idea how much this is going to cost to fix?
It's just if you want to get platinum medals, or if you want to increase your chances of getting platinum medals throughout each verse, you're gonna want to make sure you don't take a hit.
Engine still purrs nicely. Now, about this little thing you've been looking into for me, Enzo. Let's have a quick chat.
See? This is why I told you I was going home. I just got held up in the air by some invisible things, and you want an intelligence briefing? It never stops with you.
You keep belly aching like that, and you're liable to wake Eggman from the dead.
Wait, Eggman's dead? No!
Wait, what? Oh my god.
What about Eggman?
Yeah,
popular.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, how the hell did Eggman die? That's what I want to know. It's like did Sonic get so fed up with Eggman's shit that he decided to take him out this time for good or something? I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, seriously, when the hell did Sonic the Hedgehog get hardcore?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You've roboticized your last little animal, Eggman.
Okay, now from this point on, anytime you reach a loading screen, during that loading screen, you can take the time to practice up on combos as much as you want.
Didn't DMC do the same thing?
Wait, what?
Didn't DMC do the same thing?
I think so. It's been a while since I played DMC.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what a day. I'm screwed. It's gonna take every cent I earned on this charade.
Why'd you throw it?
It's broken anyway.
You could have reattached it.
Yeah, that's even more money down the drain for you, you dipshit.
The road. Pay attention.
You're still getting screwed in all this too. Of all the low-life scum in too deep in this town, I've never seen one get wrapped up in a fight with God's messengers.
Well,
Well, you're fucked now.
no. I think he should have placed it back on.
Well, how does that work?
It doesn't.
I can't
Nope.
help it if I like the little outfit.
What you may not know is that this car is actually made out of Legos.
20 years ago,
Exposition.
you woke up stuck in a casket at the bottom of a lake. All you
What is up, Cap?
remember is that you're a witch. But now, you're stuck because you gotta sacrifice our halo-wearing friends every day or they'll drag your ass back down to hell. I know, I thought I got screwed, but being forced to slap around the divine for a living, it's really getting screwed.
If I needed a biographer, you wouldn't be my first choice. I see to the funeral. You get me the information I asked for. That was our deal.
Come on now! Look at my poor car! I'm working for free after this! At least let me get a drink at Rodon's before you start grilling me. The info I got is good. It's gonna get you close to finding the other stone in the pair and figuring out some of that lost past of yours. I swear.
I really like that how, for whatever reason, just to look at the cutscene, it looked like it looked like the lollipop actually made her go through like a little minor flashback session there.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. If no one caught on, or at least if it hasn't been explained properly enough yet, yeah, Bayonetta can't really remember anything. She's got a bit of memory loss. She's been asleep for, I think the game says, 500 years, and she has no memory of what happened long ago.
Oh, because I could have sworn the cutscene like Danny DeVito or whatever the hell this guy's name is. It's like he mentioned something about her being stuck in a coffin for like 20 years or something.
I don't even think it's 20 years.
Oh well,
Yeah,
mentioned
I
something
think
about
they said
20 years.
Yeah, I think they said like 20 years ago. That was, I guess, where she last was. So at some point in time, she was out before she got thrown in the coffin.
Well, 20 years ago she was found.
Speaking of time. Whoa! What the hell? Oh shit!
Spider Girl over here.
Yeah, really.
Oh, they're dead.
So we have another witch here?
Yeah, something like that.
This is Jean, right?
Yes, it is, actually. How'd you know?
Sakurai told me.
Sakurai told me.
Oh yeah, they made a trophy out of this character. Oh yeah, I remember now.
All that sleeping made you soft.
Now here's the thing. We don't actually fight her, but we get introduced to
remember.
we don't actually fight her, but we get introduced to another mechanic. And that's the magic gauge. So now we need to keep dealing because dealing damage actually fills up our magic gauge. And we need to keep attacking until it's full. Once it's full,
DeVito's still flying in the air.
so, once it's full, we get introduced to a new feature in this game. Torture attacks. Once we get close to an enemy, instant kill.
Oh, that's how the
shit.
That's how the final smash works.
Well, I wouldn't say this is the final smash. It's similar,
No.
but
It's how it works. Cause that's how Sakurai explained it.
Right.
Like when you activate it, everything slows down. Bayonetta builds up this gauge, and then once it's full, or after a certain time passes, that's when she activates the giant monster hair thing.
Oh, I see.
And then if any character who has above 100% dies instantly.
yeah. Now for the third torture attack, obviously time goes back to normal because they did some bullshit that actually made the flow of time go back to normal. Also, I took a hit, so I'm not going to be getting the perfect medal here.
Aw. Ah, well.
Here's a random question. Does Bayonetta really need the glasses?
No.
That's just the style.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It feels like she doesn't. And it feels like considering what she is, and I would think she'd have perfect eyesight.
I think that's just all part of her character design.
She literally dropped a 16-ton weight on somebody.
Yeah, see, if I hadn't taken that one hit, I would have gotten a pure platinum medal.
Well, close enough.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're about to fight Sean?
Sean, yes.
Sean, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's like, it looked like you two were about to fight, but now it's like you were helping fight Angel. I take it she's like technically Bayonetta's rival?
Yeah.
I see.
What happened to Danny DeVito?
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Okay, I thought so. Yeah. He was just floating there the whole time.
Yeah.
Stopped in time. So Stitokito Mojitos. Uh-oh.
Something's coming back to her.
She murdered me at one point, didn't she?
Is that his hat?
Yeah, it's his hat.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
At the gates of hell.
Subtle.
Yes.
That is I'm not gonna lie, that is a kick-ass name for a bar.
yeah, I was gonna say that's like my kind of bar right there.
Don't say.
Alright, so we know a little more about Bayonetta, we know a little bit more about Enzo. What's up with this guy?
Human world.
Well, I mean, he has like the sexiest voice in the game by far.
No doubt.
Paradiso. Who can tell the difference?
Even harder with Purgatorio in the middle. Fight long enough in there and you'll really lose sight. Why the sudden interest in metaphysics?
It's a balance, right? Even if some of them like messing around with the humans, we've all got a stake in the status quo. But people keep fucking around like this.
So any in particular reason why it's called Purgatorio as opposed to just Purgatory?
Are gonna go straight for each other's
Well, no reason in particular, just crack.
Heaven and hell can tear each other to pieces for all I care. I've got my own problems to worry about.
Something's up.
Anyway, just Purgatorio because that's where the angels can be fought.
Too perfect. This reeks
Because you saw what happened to Enzo earlier. He got lifted up by an angel, but he couldn't even see it.
lost memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calling you out.
That's because they were in Purgatorio. Well, the angels were in Purgatorio.
Well, I understand that much.
I think he's just asking about the name.
Oh, then, yeah, no particular reason.
Special. Built from an alloy the devil himself would kill to get his hands on.
Is it a new gun?
Because they're one of a kind.
Not a new gun, new guns.
Nice.
Now this is Bayonetta's main weapon, Scarborough Fair.
I said don't break them! Why are you throwing them around?
Let's celebrate by tossing wine bottles and guns alike. God damn it!
God. I don't care how provocative this is. This is fucking awesome.
Yes, it is.
Meanwhile, Danny DeVito's in the background like, was that really necessary?
This is Bayonetta we're talking about. What'd you expect?
I'm getting a little tired.
I know that's the thing. It's like, it's like I know we got this whole like feminism thing going on in gaming right now, like how female characters should be portrayed and everything, and it's like, I can understand people complaining about, like, if a female character, like, she's all about sex appeal and nothing else. Like, there's no character, there's no backstory, there's nothing to her. She's just there to be eye candy. Yeah, that's a problem. But we've only seen, like, half an hour of this game already? And, I mean, already I can tell there is way more to Bayonetta than just the sex appeal.
Well,
I mean,
there's a difference with her, too. Like, I can tell she's one of those characters who has a fighting style designed to seduce as she fights. It's a distraction method.
It did be
Right, but even
I
with
don't know how effective it could be against angels, but
yeah, but even with that, I mean, it's like, it's clear she does have a history, she does have a character, the fact that she can fight, she can hold her own, so it's like, already, it's like, what, I have mad respects for Bayonetta, by all means, be provocative as you want, just don't stop kicking ass.
Oh, good job, you got a Platinum Bayonetta trophy.
Platinum, where they better only get platinum. Otherwise, I call fraud.
What you may not know...
Now for something special.
What you may not know is that was actually the prototype for the Bayonetta amiibo that's going to come out in a couple of months.
How to play Angel Attack. Aim and
based
fire
off
on the angel targets to rack
Bayonetta
up high
2.
score in this thrilling shooting game. For each arcade bullet in your possession, you may fire 3 times during the game. Hitting multiple angel targets or aiming to hit vital points on the target will earn you bonus points. If you set the high score in this machine, you'll be handsomely rewarded. Developed and distributed by your naughty friends at Platinum Games.
Yes! Oh, giggity.
Okay, so I take it this is using the Wii U gamepad?
Well, it's still button controlled. Like, you don't need to use the touchscreen or anything.
Oh, so this is nothing. So this is like not an exclusive for the Wii U version.
Well, I mean, again, I wouldn't know because I never played the PS3 or Xbox 360 version of Bayonetta.
Okay.
But this is just a fun little bonus game that you do at the end of every single chapter of Bayonetta. Basically, this is a way to net you some bonus items or bonus halos.
Lollipops?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, this really is like Lollipop Chainsaw. Holy shit.
Just showing off the items that you can get, but I don't use much of the items as of right now. So at the end of every chapter, you can score points to earn extra halo, and you can exchange them for halos or exchange them for items.
So what do lollipops do?
Lollipops, the green ones restore your health, the purple ones restore your magic, and the yellow ones make you invincible for a short time.
So they're restoration items. That's an interesting
Oh god damn it! It's a beat 'em up and it uses lollipops that restore your health. This really is like Lollipop Chainsaw. What the
God
fuck?
damn it, Ryan.
This came first, Ryan.
God damn it! I don't care.
Anyway.
It's still relatively the same.
Anyway, that's
There's no
gonna...
chainsaw.
Well, not yet anyway. Anyway,
Oh fuck!
that's gonna do it for the prologue of Bayonetta, which also means the end of part 1. Tune in next time as we continue the first chapter, or continue on to the first chapter of Bayonetta. We'll see you guys then. Till next time, guys.
Alright,
Insert foot
see you
in the
then.
mouth.